argues, right? I think it's really important outside of all the awards and recognition and top hundreds and top 50s, which typically generates revenue and sponsorship. That's why they exist, aside from the gratitude, but personal opinion. But is there any platforms, any individuals, any family members? You mentioned a few along the way this conversation, right? But specifically in this section that you can pass this little section of the video on just to say thanks. That if you want to show your gratitude for helping you get to where you are, right? I think it's important.
Yeah. Well, firstly, let me thank CISO Alliances for having me today. I think the
Oh,
community you and James have built is brilliant, and I really enjoy the conversation with peers and colleagues on that.
thank you.
From a professional side, my thank yous have to be my line of female leaders. If I look back at my journey, and it's always been insecurity, but I have been championed and sponsored at every stage by amazing leaders that I've learned from. And that's from Lynn and Ag to Debbie to Sarah, and now Mark. I've had really fantastic bosses that have really championed me and given me that courage to do what I do. But then from the personal side, you said I've talked about my family nonstop, but it is family are my strength. My sisters, my mum, my dad, my boyfriend. I mean, his parents as well. They've been such a huge support. His mum would proofread every single essay in my MBA along the journey. Just to have
Amazing.
that support from the people that I love. I think one of the things I was having a coaching session, and one thing that always stuck with me was like, we were talking about decision making and how to be confident in the grey. And she was like, well, you need your personal boardroom. Every CEO has a boardroom of a table filled with experts that can advise on different topics. And you've just got to think about your personal boardroom and seek counsel from the right people. And I've just got the most amazing group of people around my table, and I'm really grateful for everything they do for me.
No, Nikki, that's amazing. Fair play. And lucky you to have such a good support network, because some people don't have that, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sure.
no, for sure. Thank you very much, Nikki, for the time. I really appreciate it. I'm sure the listeners will find a lot of affinity with this all over our regions as it goes across the 9 countries that we're active in at the moment. So yeah, thank you very much for your time. Thanks for your authenticity and your honesty. And yeah, looking forward to getting this one out into the domain.
Nice one. Well, thank you very much for having me. Have a lovely
You
day.
too. Bye now.